Hey, what's up? It's your girl TC, and I am back with another video, believe it or not. And just remember, please remember that everything that I talk about on this channel is subjective. You can agree or disagree, it is up to you to use your discernment whether or not you agree or disagree with me. And these are just my experiences that I would like to share with you all. So, why not? Yes, all that to say, I'm back. I originally recorded a video like it's a new week, but I recorded it last week after maybe the end of the week, and we're in June 2022. So maybe the second week of June. I don't know. I can't. I can look at a calendar really quickly and give you some third week, give or take. Second full week, third week of June, I recorded, and I recorded in response to a video that I had recorded previous. So the previous video before this one, I was trying to record a response to some of the things I had brought up. I was so triggered. I was so triggered while recording. I got into a mood. I got into a I'm not doing what I need to be doing, or I'm not where I should be. So it was like more of like a reflection time for me, and very unimpressed with myself, which we always are our biggest critics. And I try so hard not to be so critical to myself, but because I am who I am and I want things to be the way I want them to be, my problem always throughout life has been me thinking I can control this thing called life. I can't control anything that happens, but I always try to expect the worst. So when it's not like a bad situation, the blow is a little bit softer. I don't know if you all do that. I know I do it quite often. So I think I try to prepare myself mentally for a downfall before it happens, just to soften the blow. So that's where I was last week. And listen, I was in tears after recording. I recorded it, I just didn't post it because I was like in my feelings all the way. Um, oh, and sorry, I'm giving you no makeup realness today because I got an hour or so before I can go to my other job. But listen, I had to record. I had to get this off my chest. But yeah, I was feeling down. I was just comparing my life to what I thought it could have been, just in tears. And I will be the first to say that it's difficult for me to understand certain things that happen in my life, but I am here to tell you things fall the way that they're supposed to fall, the way that they're meant to fall. Sometimes you imagine your life to be a certain thing, and the way it's supposed to be is way better than what you could have imagined. And I was in a funk because I had to, downsize, and rent is astronomical. And I just, want to be finished with school already. I should have, going back to like, oh, I should have finished school, or all the guys that didn't work out with me, or how I treated them, or vice versa, how they treated me, just in my feelings about it. Because as a single parent, sometimes it does get hard because I had family that moved here and they were, oh, I can help. When it came to it, when I was in school the first time around, when I was working full time, there was all this, oh, I can help you. And I did not have an ounce of help. Even after me like reaching out a few times about certain things, I had zero help. Absolutely no help. And I am not one to sit up and just, dwell on, you said you were going to help me. I'm about to move on. Like, I don't care about you not being able to help me. I asked you, I didn't offer. That was something you offered me. It was just an insane time, and I struggled. And I still think about that to this day. Like, it's hard for me, or difficult for me, to reach out to people to ask for help because I know things happen in other people's lives, and that's them. Like, I can't control what they can or can't do, or what they say they're going to do and they don't do it. People are who they are, and you cannot change them. You just have to accept people for who they are. So that's one thing that I had to do. That's why I stopped like asking people for help. I can't depend on anybody, and it's draining on me because I don't have a partner. It's just me. First of all, I'm not looking for a partner to take care of me and my daughter, or just to offload stuff that I currently have. But I get sad because I'm like, well, even it's so easy for a guy to say, "Oh, I'm helping or I'm doing my part." My daughter didn't ask to be here, so I want to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to get her the things that she needs. So, regardless of if I have help or not, she didn't ask to be here. Some things aren't some things aren't like a necessity. Some things that she want to do, but I want to be sure that I'm helping to provide her with, the things that she wants to do and have fun at least a little bit. It is dangerous out here in the streets, I will say that, but these are the things that I had been thinking about and I had got a little bit down about because I'm like, damn, I don't have anybody to help me with her. When my mom does come here, she does, like, because she's in another state, but when she does come, she's an amazing, immense amount of help. And, I had this newfound relationship with my father, and my father's like, just bring her here and we'll put her in a camp. And I think next year is going to be a pivotal year for her to spend a lot of time with not just my mom, but my father as well, because like he offered, but my daughter just didn't feel comfortable going because, like I said, it's a newfound relationship. But he's trying, and I want to give him the opportunity to, be in her life, be a part of her life, and he wants to. I think it's so funny these days now because when he messages me or if I message him, he just talks about how much he misses me and miss talking to me. He'll call me if I don't call him in a certain amount of time. It's just I love it. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you like, oh, I can't stand my father. I adore and love him to pieces. I love the relationship that him and I have now. I love the relationship that my brother, his youngest son, my brother, and I have, and the relationship that he has with my daughter is a beautiful thing. But sorry, sidetracked, sidebar. But yes, it does get a little bit hard. I got down on myself, and I have to understand, and you do too, if you're this type of person. You have to understand that certain things are going to happen regardless. And I have to come to parts with that sometimes because I'm like, oh, if I would have did this differently, or if I had done this differently. And I'm not for sure. I remember this movie. I think the movie was called Time Machine. It's from years ago. And I remember like this scientist going back in time. And every time he went back in time to save this girl, she died a different way. So I have to remember it doesn't matter what happened in the past, how it happened, even if I were to go back in the past to change certain things or to do things differently, things would probably still pan out the way they were supposed to pan out. I'm still supposed to be here in this moment right now. I'm not supposed to be doing anything differently. The way that things are laid out are how they are supposed to be laid out. One thing that I know I have a problem with is making sure that I'm present and in the moment. Over the weekend, I was absolutely present. We had a friend come in from out of town. We spent the day with her and present the whole entire time that she was here. Enjoyed every moment, just basking in a blissful day. And I have to do that more often because when you are in the present, when you are just living and understanding and loving the things that are going on naturally, that's when you're thriving, and that's when you're opening up your life for better things, if you're looking to have better things. But yeah, I just wanted to say I'm not going to post that response that I had. I will speak to some of the things on my previous video, but I think for the sake of what triggered me, I won't be posting the other video. I have an incense going and I have smoke coming like everywhere. I don't know if you can see it, but it's going like everywhere. But yeah, so just wanted to shed a bit of positivity and say don't allow social media to dictate where you think you should be. A lot of our issues are just us seeing and comparing ourselves with other people, and we shouldn't do that because we're walking in a journey that's totally different from our peers, our friends, our family, whoever. You're walking on a separate journey. You are not walking down the same path as them. So keep that in mind and stay positive. I always say that, but sometimes I lose it. And you have to trust that what's supposed to happen for you will be for you, regardless. If it's meant for you, it's going to be for you. So stay on the path. Don't allow people to dictate what you do, how you do it, when you do it, why you do it, and just live in the present. Okay, I think that's it for me. I think I'm done. I just needed to get that off my chest because it's been an interesting one, people. It has been an interesting one, but we are still going to be positive, right? All right. Well, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful 2022. Leave me a comment about a time where you were comparing. Well, leave me a comment about a time that you just had a hard time and you were triggered about something. Just let me know if you're comparing yourself to people on TikTok or people on Instagram Reels or people in general that are near you, friends, family, somebody that's doing super well. But just, it's easy to compare. It's easy to do that. But just remember that you are on this journey. You are on your own separate journey. What's for you will be for you, and think positive. All right. I think that's it. Peace. Y'all have a beautiful 2022.